Hi, thank you all for joining me. This is Manny Sunny Sun with this week's Astrological Report. We began on Tuesday when the Sun is in Scorpio, Saturn is in Scorpio. We have a conjunction, we have Moon square Pluto, Moon opposition Uranus. Let's begin first with the Sun. What is the Sun? The Sun is our central lighting house. It is the radiating force from our heart. This is what represents the Sun. The Sun is like the center of our confidence, the center of the universe. This is what is the center of our own consciousness, of our own psychological nature, and is the radiating house, the central powerhouse, the lighting house, the authoritative, the confident nature that represents this house. And when the Sun is in Scorpio and Saturn is in Scorpio, thus making it a conjunction, well, we can identify more within our willpower, our structure, our identity. And Saturn behaves in reaching those depths. Saturn will help us in our ability to, in those hidden depths realms. Saturn, of course, is the material world. Saturn rules limitations and is of the world we live in. It indicates how we are bound to learn this new thing again. The disciplinarian, the authoritative, the teacher. It likes to slow things down. It likes to see how well we managed and taking our truth and crystallizing it and realizing that it has taken form, it has taken some self of identity, and thus making it of how we gives us that benefit, gives us keeping things secret with Saturn in Scorpio. Saturn in Scorpio, Sun in Scorpio, we see a change of dynamics. We see Saturn being very disciplined. You like that routine work. You like to keep things very, very well understood. So, in terms of career and connecting towards the society, which Saturn represents, well, and Sun in Scorpio, you like to stand out in a crowd. This gives you an initiation, an impulse, the urge to act and face the consequence in your own experience, in your own self. In many times, this describes you as being inclined to be certain of what is to come. You're certain that you have some type of faith, you have this calling that is about you. And Sun in Scorpio likes the deep and the mysterious. And Saturn in Scorpio also likes to uncover, likes to reveal that you are connected with that sort of position, that sort of idea, that sort of intellect, that sort of talent that attempts to go through day to day with that complete willpower, that complete surge of determination, perseverance, and that sort of passion that we see with Pluto, with that conjunction. It affects us in our own being. It affects us in how we represent ourselves in the process of becoming. This is a very strong sense of identity and a strong sense of flowing with our personal expression, with our identity. And this is often something that denotes the keynotes. Is about projection, the things we appear, and we can connect quite readily. And Sun conjunct Saturn in Scorpio. This gives us a central identity of how we should be moving, how we should be trusting. Even if we face the task, we face a limitation, we respond courageously. We respond with self-discipline, competence, an idea that forms your very own well-being. So, in a much developed chart, you could find yourself facing the inevitables in life, facing those difficulties, but upon your ideas, your philosophies, your wisdom, um, there is there is some type of responsibility, some discipline within your own knowledge and your own skill that perceives the problems. Of course, you adjust to them by your own personal your personal reflection, your personal self-projection into the world. Saturn likes to put on the hard work, and Sun likes to go out in considerable strengths. Sun radiating force in an enchanting way. This is also the Sun in Scorpio. It's about longing to have the glory of the sun come out. At this time, it is in the depths. It is in Hades. It's in hell. So you like to check things until there is a decision to be made with Saturn. And Saturn is very much involved with keeping the vision occupied, having that self-projection into determination to reaching a goal, in walking our talk and being comfortable with our strengths, even though there could come some obstacles, some face. You deal with them quite agreeable. You find that that sense of direction. Even if times you come into arguments, those dispositions that are counterproductive, and you need to accept that those limitations are for your own self, because the limitations would keep us moving ahead without any compass. We have an extent, and until then, it's time to let go. It's time to let this process build up naturally. And this is what is hard to take in. That once we reach the limit, it's time to take in that reservoir of our own philosophies, our own knowledge, that direction in life that has sets us, that has defined us, and our ambitions, our roles, our social conditioning. It's time to realize, what have we accomplished? What have we realized? These worldly encounters by, of course, the sun radiating our whole life, having that purpose, that wider scope. And sun likes to be playful, likes to have that authority, and it's our moving force. Our whole life is our moving force, not just Saturn, the way we appear surface oriented with material world and self-aggrandizement. Saturn rules, of course, the limitations we put on. It's just not completing one task. It's about going through, of course, Sun, Saturn, and Scorpio conjunction. It's about expressing your full identity. Scorpio also represents that sense of direction, that sense of trusting your own philosophies, trusting what came before was just for your own experience, just for you to transform. Thank you for watching.